I read an article about a band called Angra, and it said it's speed metal in the vein of Halloween, just with classical influences and also some Brazilian, typically Brazilian influences. And it sounded exciting to me. I heard that Kai Hansen is on the record, and I heard that Sasha Pad produced it, who had also produced other great big bands from that genre. And I thought I have to check it out. And I bought the import of it because no, they were not known in Germany. And I bought the import. That was 93. It was Angel's Cry, and I was, carry on, boom, right into my stomach. That was the first memory I had, and I thought, like, what a singer! He can sing all that high stuff, but he has so much emotion. He can sing. He was singing Wuthering Heights. I always said countless times, forgive me, Andre. I always said, like, when people ask me who's your favorite female singer, I said Andre Matos on Wuthering Heights. It was the whole record was super great, um, and then at some point, I got the chance. The first time I actually met him was 6 years later when we were on tour with that guy supporting Angra in France, and they were in Europe. Angra was not super big, except from France, where they were really, really big. And our French record company guy, Olivier Garnier, a mutual friend of Andre and me, he put us on that tour in France, and that's when we played with Angra. And that was the first time I met this great singer in person. And he was so down to earth. He was nice. We hung out. We spoke about the first conversation I had was talking about environmental pollution, not very rock and roll, and about hedgehogs and how he dreams about seeing a hedgehog because he had never seen a hedgehog. Now we have hedgehogs walking through the garden all night here. So I bought him a little book about hedgehogs and sent it to him after the tour was over. It was for 5-year-old children, basically, but I sent him as a present to Brazil, and we became friends. Probably because of the hedgehog book. I have no idea. And a few months later, I said, I'm going to do this metal opera thing. Would you like to sing on it? And he said, yeah, I'll do it. No problem. I'll do it. And that was the beginning of our friendship. And then he invited me back to sing with Shaman, and he invited me to Brazil to sing with Shaman, and he came to sing on the first Avantasia tour. And so that was many of the first memories.